guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching Season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are watching episode 3 of Season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. I had some caffeine during my break and I feel saucy. But I also took a moment to kind of rewatch the last episode because there was a lot of exposition, especially when Osisa is talking about the vestiges, and I was like, well, that's a lot of information that I don't think that I captured right in that moment. So I had to go back and kind of take some notes about what she said. That these vestiges are weapons of war. They're the vestiges of divergence. And mortals can't wield them. I don't know if people in our group are considered mortals. I don't think so. I think you have to be like straight human. You can't be a gnome. You can't be half elf. You can't be, a Keyleth of the Ashari. I mean, even Grog, as dumb as he is, probably smarter than most humans. But it seems like only people who are greater than human can even attempt to wield these vestiges. And they've been tasked with finding the Deathwalkers Ward and taking it back to Osisa's mate. And I don't think we're given a name for him, but he awaits is the nice little message she left them with. And I want to just say that like the animation that we got with Osisa, that we've gotten with the dragons, even the story of the vestiges, that is stunning. It's such a departure from the animation that we normally get. And I'm not trying to say that like our group is basic animation, but there are a lot more straight lines. To where those other ones, there was just like this difference that like the tone felt different. It felt magical. It felt like you were otherworldly, which is exactly what you're supposed to like feel when you see dragons and a sphinx. And she was beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful. We also kind of got a moment where Percy went to go buy some more black powder for his gun, and we find out that Ripley had been in the store and had purchased some powder. So that means that she is working on a weapon still, even though she lost her digits trying to create a pepper box. She was fascinated by Percy, and she was fascinated by the pepper box and wanted to know about it and wanted him to join her because she needed like his intelligence to build that weapon. So we know we have to worry about her. We still have to worry about Grog and Silas's sword. He met a lovely old man who whooped his ass, but kind of told him that that sword is a weapon of evil. And it seems like it like absorbs blood. And I don't know if that's like absorbing like the life from the blood. Like, I'm not quite sure because I thought it was just Silas being a vampire, but now I think also his sword is a vampire. And I don't know what that means for Grog. I really don't. Like, I don't know if like, because we've seen his mind being taken over before. And I don't know if that would happen with the sword. Because we know that he's not like super strong in the head. I do feel like with the group though, he they'll call out his behavior if it changes or if something he says is out of character. Especially Scanlan. I think Scanlan would be the first person to notice Grog not being Grog. Still worried about it. Still worried about the little kid that Grog talked to when he was in Whitestone. I don't know what was going on with that kid. Trying to remember, Scanlan's broom. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Is he going to fly that thing? Is he going to be a witch? I don't know. Like, I want to say that, like, Gilmore wouldn't have had it in his shop if it wasn't important, but, like, I'm sure he had cleaning products also in his store, so it might not be important at all. But I don't want to dismiss it as though it's not important, because it might be. So now our group is tasked with finding the Deathwalkers Ward, and I don't know exactly where that takes them, or if they even know where to start looking. I feel like they need a jumping off point. We might get that in this episode, and I hope it doesn't end in a huge cliffhanger because these episodes definitely tend to do that, and we're very spoiled about getting all 3 at one time, and then we have to wait, but then we get 3 more, and then we have to wait, and then we get 3 more. So I think that they're feeding us an appropriate amount, and we're very lucky to have gotten it. They could be doing 1 episode a week, driving us all crazy. Thank you for not doing that. Okay, guys, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get into this reaction. I'm very excited. I want to find the vestiges. I want to fight some dragons. I want Scanlan shenanigans. The falling on a butt and then Grog landing in a butthole the last episode was just fantastic. More of that, please. I enjoy it thoroughly. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So gorgeous.
Your offerings grow ever smaller.
Well, you've destroyed everything.
It seems your useless baubles are no longer needed.
Don't kill them. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. And by the way, now that I know that that's Lance Riddick, my ears just tingle with happiness when I hear his voice. Oh. Dream, yes. Okay. Jesus, I thought it was real. Got me that second time.
The dragons, they're moving. Expanding across Taldore. The red one, the others called him Thordak. I couldn't save them.
Amman was the first place that accepted us. It kind of felt like our home.
They even gave us a title.
And we'll live up to it. When we find the tomb and find that fucking vestige.
Yes.
Well, I've got good news and bad news on that front.
Great.
I found the lake Osisa told us about over the next ravine.
Frozen over.
The bad news?
Frozen. Yeah.
No tomb.
No temple, no ruins, no nothing.
Is it in the lake?
This is a vestige of divergence we're talking about. Doubt it'll be waiting for us wrapped in gift paper. We have to be careful around here. All of us.
I'll slide over and check it out.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! I love having a foot fetish. Whoa! Guys, this is the best!
Oh.
I think it's fine. I'm sure this ice is super thick.
Don't do that.
Hold on, Scanlan!
Oh!
Shit. Keyleth, can you, I don't know, be a bird or something?
A bird? How does that help?
Be a polar bear.
Anyone?
Oh!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, which one of you guys saved
Yeah, I don't think that was any of them.
Be us. Hello.
Great.
Rosisa thought you might need our help. Obviously, she was right.
How generous.
What the shit just grabbed me?
Adaro, fish people. They hunt at dusk. Better wait till morning to find the tomb.
You know about the tomb.
Oh, we're full of secrets, which we'd be happy to share as soon as you make us a campfire.
These two.
The tomb was built for the Matron of Ravens, the goddess of death. It enshrines the body of her ancient champion. His name was Pervon.
Pervon.
Pervon?
Last name Pedo Bear, maybe?
We just picked up quite a haul of magical items, didn't we, Scanlan?
I mean, the shit we took from Gilmore's?
Yes, obviously, the shit we took from Groggles. Ooh, a broom.
I want to know about the broom.
Well, that's an interesting and yet chunky belt. What's it do?
Oh, oh. Oh.
I got a beard!
Good for you, buddy.
That's all?
I got a beard!
Okay, it's awesome.
Yep.
The Slayer's take assumed the tomb was destroyed centuries ago. Turns out, it's still there.
You must be fairly annoyed that Osisa told us about it before you.
I love Percy. Yeah, Twitch girl.
Hadn't crossed my mind.
Sure.
We obviously can't trust them.
Zora and Cash? No. And we can't take any more chances tomorrow. Sister, do not go far from me.
You've been saying that our whole life. I'll be fine.
I feel like he's saying that for a reason. Oh, flashbacks.
This is a bad idea.
Just hurry. Father could be back any moment.
What are you doing?
I only wanted...
That heirloom has been passed down through generations of elven nobility.
Very breakable.
Of course, you and your diluted brother don't understand elven culture. You weren't born into it.
Jeez.
You are nothing but a mistake.
That's enough! Don't you dare talk to her like that!
Dick.
Get your things.
No, we don't need to.
Yes, we do. Goodbye, Father.
Well, that's awful. I would have left too. I probably wouldn't have, but still.
Hello, smiley face.
Stupid.
So stupid.
Now see if you can follow me. Lake, tomb.
Then your map's wrong. Look, the tomb here is upside down.
Perhaps the tomb isn't upside down.
It's underwater.
Voila.
It's underwater. Right. So I suppose everyone grab a bucket and we'll have this emptied by springtime.
Actually, we were thinking Earth, Wind, and Fire here could assist.
Oh. You, girl.
Oh, me? Oh, so I'm not great with water yet.
Don't worry. Just use wind. I'll hold it back.
Good job, Keyleth. Go team.
This is very cool.
Very cool. Oh, I love the beard on Grog. I really do. Fucking doors.
Beardy,
Always.
This one's a pull.
Oh.
After you.
Smells like fish and death.
Oh. Yikes.
Why would Osisa tell them about the tomb when we're the ones doing our work? Those vestiges belong with the take, not some tourists.
Shouldn't be too hard to swipe it out from under them, but we're letting them get ahead.
Are we? Or are we letting them bear the brunt of what's to come?
Keep your eyes sharp. There will be traps and they will be deadly.
The deadlier the traps, the richer the reward.
Yeah.
Just keep close.
Don't. Groggles, no.
Found a trap.
Hi. Lucky I was here.
Yeah, I am. Was. Lucky. I mean,
I don't like it.
Idiot.
Grog, you are so good at finding this shit, but stop!
Might have been my fault.
no.
Beck, stay where you are.
I'm coming.
Well, no use waiting around here.
Guess we're stuck with her.
You alright?
Maybe we should just go back.
I'd sooner starve in these woods. There's nothing we'll do will ever be good enough for him because of what we are.
We have nothing.
You have me, remember?
You never let me forget. I can stand on my own. I'm not helpless, you know.
It's just, you don't need...
Stop telling me what I need. I don't need rescuing, and I don't need you.
But now I can see why their relationship is what it is. A little more understanding of Vex now.
Water's a little high.
Get up,
Aww. Yeah, the shallow end of a pool. It's like right here on me.
Damn, I make this look good.
You do look good, Groggy.
Ugh, Grog, did you just fart?
Like, how recently?
Ah!
Fuck!
The hell? Yikes.
Good bear.
Finally, I love seeing Trinket in action.
Oh, good bear.
Not the beard.
Oh! I'm telling ya, Grog with a beard is different. It's very different.
That was a close one, darling.
Oh!
Wasn't that close?
Was his eyes glowing?
Grog?
Yeah, I knew Pike would notice.
And they've got a mage. Last one's always the toughest. But don't worry, I'll save you.
Bullshit. I'll save you.
Oh, yes. Brother to save the day.
Shit! Jump on!
Surf's up, dude.
Oh. Yeah, he fell off.
Oh, nice shot. Good job, Bex.
All yours, Trinket.
Nom nom.
You're right. There's nothing worse than bad fish.
Grog, you okay, buddy?
Oh, I think I just had a roof fall on me.
When you were fighting those things, you seemed...
Pike, we need to press on. There could be more of them.
Oh, come on. I want to know what she thinks about Grog.
The vestige is supposedly in Pervon's sarcophagus. And of course, there's 6 of them. Which one is his?
See, you're not the only one who can find shit.
Hopefully.
You impressed? 'Cause you fucking should be.
Yes, you're very clever.
Not really. What was that?
Looks like some kind of fish orgy.
I've tried that. It's pretty good.
Ignore them. Let's find a vestige.
Wait, let me give it a look first.
Grog, you don't have to do that.
For fuck's sake!
Everyone, just stay put. Don't step on anything, don't pull anything, don't do anything. Something's down there.
Why would you go down there? Oh.
The second Sphinx.
Is this the right one?
Did you find something, Trinket?
Ugh. Oh. There's so many, like, latches and everything, like... Oh my. Is that the actual sarcophagus?
Percy, you found it.
Well, shall we take a look?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Your brother certainly wouldn't approve.
Then perhaps just a peek.
Oh.
The Deathwalkers Ward.
Brilliant.
What are you thinking, girl?
Max? Max. Stop. We need to wait.
God. What the hell just happened?
Max, get your ass up here!
I was gone for 30 seconds. What the hell happened?
Which is why he always worries about her.
Max!
What's wrong? What happened?
You left me. I was lost.
Brother, I'm sorry. I didn't think...
No, you don't understand. You don't need me. I
need you.
Need. Do not go far from me.
I won't.
Sorry, dead sister stuff really bothers me. Well, just as I feared, you know, we got a cliffhanger that I really didn't expect a death. And like, I mean, I know these characters have a tendency of coming back, so I don't know, and I don't think it's like permanent or anything. At least I hope not. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, like if you go back to like my arcane reactions, you know that like I have a hard time with sister stories a lot, but death of a sister is something that's like really hard for me to keep seeing on stuff. And I know that like it's like everybody has their own stuff that they've gone through, but it is really hard for me. Okay, I have to like they fake you out with deaths all the time. So like I said, I don't think by any means that she is gone. But like I'm so glad that we kind of got the backstory of that it's not her you being possessive of her brother, and not that like necessarily he's possessive of her, but that like he's very codependent, which we already knew that, but you know, he felt lost without her. And she showed that she was surviving completely fine on her own. And just what this will mean for Vax going forward, to try to get her back or bring her back. Now, I don't know what the Deathwalkers, was it Deathwalkers Shroud? The Deathwalkers Ward. No, I mean, you know, Percy touched the Deathwalkers Ward and something happened with the tomb and then it shot something at her and killed her, but I don't know if it is a death. Like I don't know what the Deathwalkers Ward does. I don't know if it's temporary. I don't know if there's a way to reverse it. I have tears like on my sweatshirt. All I know is that we don't get to find out for another fucking week. I knew there was going to be a cliffhanger, and this was not a typical one whatsoever. Oh my god. Oh. Like knowing a little bit more about their story and seeing like their father, like not being happy that they are like, you know, half elf, which I feel like that was kind of the father's doing. Like I feel like had a choice to not make them half elves, maybe full elves. And I feel really bad for Vex because you could tell she just wanted her father's approval and that like she was afraid to disappoint him, and that sucks. I mean, like, you know, I've been there. Like don't want to disappoint my dad, not to that level. That's borderline abusive. As far as I could tell, that was incredibly not healthy. But it definitely shows why Vax is so protective of his sister and why he wants to make sure that she's safe and why he worries about her and he wants to take care of everything is because he wants to make sure she's going to be okay. Now, the other two knuckleheads that were in there, Zara and, I can't even remember his name. Flirty McFlirtface with Keyleth. Knock it off. Stop it. I don't like it. Mostly because it just doesn't feel genuine. And I don't really think you need to do that in front of Vax. I feel like that's a little shitty. Granted, he doesn't know that. Whoever his face is, he doesn't know that Vax and Keyleth kind of have like a thing. And Keyleth just like... Anyway, it was really cool to see her working with Zara to kind of part the water, to find the tomb. I figured it was underwater immediately when he said, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Found the lake and I was like, it's underwater and it's frozen. Yep. And apparently it smells like fish. But I want to know what's going on with Grog because, first of all, like he is finding every single way to set off a booby trap and like he's really good at it. And I don't know if that's just a Grog thing or if that is like something with Grog, but bearded Grog, woo! Especially when he got angry, it was like, came right back after getting cut off. Like a bearded Grog is, I dig it. I dig it. I like it. Put a beard on most men and I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, you know, yum. But then, like, I'm glad Pike noticed his behavior is so different when he has the sword. And obviously, it's a dark sword. It has dark power, so it's not good for him. But I don't know what it's doing other than causing him to be a killing machine, which I feel like Grog already was. So I don't think having that amplified is a good idea. Or it's a great idea when facing a dragon. Nothing with Percy. I feel like we'll get to Ripley at some point, I'm sure. Definitely there are heavier relationships to concentrate on. But the two takers, like, they went into a door, and I don't know what was in that door. And they didn't have a hard time with the door. Just gonna point that out. But Percy found the actual sarcophagus. So, like, where did they go? Like, are they just trapped now inside that statue? And Bax is going down a hole and, like, is seeing, like, a picture of another Sphinx. So, I mean, obviously it is the... Oh, I wonder if they have to take the Deathwalkers Ward to the Sphinx and he can bring Vex back. But they have to figure out how to get to that Sphinx, which I think is what Bax was looking at. It's all coming together. I still don't know what happened to the other two people, but neither here nor there at this point. Kind of like a little bit of an Indiana Jones vibe when they're going through, like, the hallway and all the booby traps are going off. A little bit of a Goonies vibe there. I dug it. I like it. It was fun. Gosh, the emotions, like, I feel exhausted just from the end of this episode because definitely I didn't expect, like, to feel so emotional so early on in the season. I think I've been invested in a lot of different characters, but I know for a fact that I was not invested in Vex and Vax as a brother-sister relationship. I actually kind of found that it was annoying. And by the end of this episode, I was, like, feeling that heaviness, and I feel really bad for not liking Vex for such a long time. It's not even that I didn't like her, I just didn't like the way she was towards Keyleth, because I feel like Keyleth is a very sweet person, and why she was so negative and mean to Keyleth, like, really annoyed me, and I thought that it was like this jealousy with her brother, and then it turns out it's not. She's just protecting him because he is pretty fragile. Like, you know, if he can't go on and do things on his own without her, it's concerning. So, you know, she has to protect him and will only let him, you know, like, probably be with somebody that she feels he can be safe with. Oh man, what a heavy episode. So heavy. I'm so sad. I didn't expect that. This show is so good at doing that, where you have just, like, balls out ridiculous shit going on. The most, like, stupid words coming out of people's mouths in, like, the best absolute entertaining way, and then boom, I'm crying. Like, it has everything. There's such a mix of, like, everything that you get out of the show. Like, I love the humor. I love the freaking humor. And then I love the emotion. I love how it punches you right in the gut. So good. But if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, and the other 3 episodes that were released today, all in their full-length glory, will be available on my Patreon. You do have to have your own copy. That's one thing that I forget to stress, but you do need your own copy if you want to watch the full-length reaction, because copyright. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, get notifications set, so when next week... when I upload that one, and I hopefully get some form of resolution, like, I might cry more. I don't know. I do hope we get more of the dragons. We really had a concentration on Thordak, which seems to be the leader, and they called him king. So I don't know if they don't ever work together. How did he become a king? I have questions. They might not even be important, or they might be. I'm not sure. But there's so many questions that I want to ask you guys, like, about Grog's belt and Scanlan's broom, and, like, what you think that they mean. But I know that you guys have watched the campaign, so you have more information than I do, even though you don't know necessarily, like, some of the stuff that happens in the episodes, like the flashbacks and stuff. Because obviously those can't play out during the game, but I'm interested. I'm, like, if you guys don't know, like, what do you think that they do? I don't know. Like, it can't just be grow a beard. It can't. Like, that belt has to do something more. Anyway, I'll sit here forever trying to think of what else it could possibly do. But I'm digging Grog with a beard. What do you guys think? Are we gonna call him Daddy? Because I could almost call him Daddy. He a big dumb animal, but with a beard? Like, yeah. It's like he's a 10, but he's really stupid. With a beard, he's a 10, but he's really stupid with a beard. So, actually, he's a 6, but you know what I mean. Okay, guys, I'll see ya.